work site at the mission peculiar support structure, as it's called, the cargo truss, basically at the back of the cargo bay of Atlantis. Just above him is Ron Garan holding on to the pump module and its support attachment mechanism.
How's the orientation look, Mike? The orientation is perfect. You've got a little bit of a pitch, which is what you want.
So right, remember with the Frams, we want to come down the side-facing line first, and then walk it down.
I see both aft clevis pins are all the way inserted. Yep, I got the front end now.
And Mike, we think the aft end is still a little bit up.
I can, not more than a washer width.
Okay, Ron.
The pump module and its attachment mechanism now aligned to a comparable attachment mechanism on this truss at the rear of Atlantis' cargo bay. Pistol grip tool settings are being verified so that the initial driving of a primary bolt can begin. You're looking out of the helmet camera of Ron Garan as he prepares to begin attaching the pump to this truss.
I've got my elbow pushing into it to keep the other side from coming up.
Okay, and we're watching the other side on the camera too, and it looks pretty good.
Brakes are on. You guys are clear for APFR egress and ingress.
Are you in a good position to pop out?
I think I am.
I tell you what, let me just kind of trim this feather out of the way. Will you do that?
All right, Doctor, I gotta go to egress APFR.
3. Okay.
This is Mission Control Houston, now 2 hours and 30 minutes into today's spacewalk by Mike Fossum and Ron Garan. The two have successfully secured that filled pump module down into Atlantis' payload bay. They're now working on the robotic refueling mission, or the RRM. This is a special payload that's going to be mounted to the Dexter special purpose dexterous manipulator robot that is on the underside of the station right now. Eventually, it's going to be used to demonstrate the technologies and the techniques that will be required in the future to robotically refuel satellites. So they will move this out of Atlantis' payload bay and then move up toward the Dexter robot on the underside of the station and get this payload mounted down onto Dexter. This is a view from Fossum's helmet cam. You can see him holding on to this refueling demonstrator.
Thanks.
While Fossum moves up toward the underside of the Destiny laboratory on board the International Space Station, Ron Garan there, still in the back of Atlantis' payload bay, will gather up some tools, and he will head that way as well.
Okay, Mike, arms in motion now for a 2.5-minute maneuver.
Copy that. Heels out. Heels out. I'm hanging on. Double dark out here.
And Mike, you have a go to roll RRM 180 degrees.
Copy that. Roll complete. Go for maneuver.
Okay, copy that. We'll be just a minute.
Dexter is currently mounted on the underside of the Destiny laboratory. It's called the nadir side, the Earth-facing side. That RRM that Mike Fossum is holding on to weighs 550 pounds. It's 43 inches wide by 33 inches tall by 45 inches deep.
I got a hand on the bottom. Okay.
And there you see Ron Garan at the top, who has made his way over there as well.
We need to get these in first and try to get them in equally.
You want to keep going?
And stop motion. Let's talk about it, Ron. Stand by. Okay, there's what's the mechanism on this door?
Yeah, it'll flap forward. It'll come forward. You're going to bring it down, and you'll make the door come.
Yep. Okay, the first pins are to the base, and then we rotate it back. Yep, feels like it's down.
It is definitely down.
Okay, let's hold it right there.
Got it. I've got control of it.
Okay, we're down.
I want you to verify your settings when you're ready, Mike.
Okay, I need to. Ron, I'm going to turn loose. You have it? I've got this end of it, yeah. Okay, I just have a fingertip on it.
3 hours and 18 minutes into today's spacewalk. The second major task for today has been completed, with Mike Fossum and Ron Garan installing this robotic refueling mission. Previously today, they got this failed pump module removed from the outside of the station, moved over into Atlantis' payload bay. That will come back home to Earth. The next task for them is going to be to install this materials experiment out on the station's truss. The coast of California and the city of Los Angeles passing underneath the space station and Atlantis right now. The two vehicles are 243 miles above the Earth.
So, Rex, I'm also getting the PMH3 cover bag out now, right? Or not?
Yes, that's correct. You're going to be putting that on the outside.
Okay.
Mike Fossum continuing to hang on to the camera there and take some pictures. He is looking out toward the Russian segment of the International Space Station. The next major task in this spacewalk is to move this materials experiment up toward the end of the station's truss structure, out close to where the alpha magnetic spectrometer is located. Mike Fossum has some cleanup activities he's going to do there on the end of the station's arm in the vicinity of that external stowage platform. You see Ron Garan there at the lower right-hand side. He's been trading out tool bags.
Go for ATFR egress.
Copy, go for egress.
Once Ron has the equipment and the tools that he needs, he's going to move out toward ELC-2, which is out on the starboard 3 truss. That's the right-hand side of the station, almost all the way out there.
Trying to keep a close eye on the Missy down there.
So he's going to be moving quite a bit of ways away. It's out there where the alpha magnetic spectrometer is. This is going to be the point where he will install this materials experiment actually onto ELC-2.
Thanks.
And Rex, if you could have Ron double check the safer handles and we see the cover closed. Thanks.
As you can see from this view and Ron Garan's helmet cam, he's at ELC-2.
Okay, Rex. Checking the front side of ESP2. Looks like all is right in the world.
Okay, with that gap spanner, give it the old buckle rotations 90 degrees.
You can see how close he is to the solar rays there at the top left-hand side.
Down to the single buckle.
No, that's fine.
He's going to be installing this materials experiment there in that location.
Not bad, easy, go 90 degrees.
Okay, yeah.
While he's doing that, Mike Fossum is back toward the center part of the station, working on some cleanup activities.
Okay, thanks.
You can see a good view of that materials experiment that Ron Garan has been working on out on the end of the station's truss structure there at the top center portion of your screen.
I guess next for me is to translate to the backside.
And Rex, yes, we do want pictures of the outside.
And actually, Ron, by the time you translate, it's about 5 minutes to sunrise, so we'll probably be able to get some good pictures. And you've done an awesome job being real careful not to hit anything. And now let's go very carefully down below the CTC and translate out to get the forward. Okay, so you want to get pictures of the OR-8, and you get the picture. If you can get a picture of Missy 8, you know, the big experiment up there, you can do that. And then the Expo, which is the whole field of those silver experimental boxes.
All right.
This is taking a look at Mike Fossum's helmet cam. He's in the vicinity of that grounding wire that's on that PDGF we were talking about.
This way I've got a good local.
As he moves his head, you'll be able to see it come into his field of view.
Not the mini workstation end effector, which is all I'd have if I was using the other. Okay, blocking mini workstation end effector. grounding wire. It is. Pins are all good. Grounding wire is there. I'm going to need to fish from the other side a little bit. This MLI doesn't peel back as far as I wish it did. I can see the end of the grounding wire out here. Picture's taken.
Copy, Ron. You can start heading back.
Copy, thanks, Drew. Let me do that. Hopefully that'll be worth it.
So, Ron, I believe you've got all your equipment with you. You've got the crew lock bag in the cover, and you can stow the camera, and then we'll do a little tool inventory when you're stowing the camera.
Roger. Yes. Pencil.
If you can inspect the grounding wire attachment point, Mike, for routing and for damage or potential snag concerns for the wire slack removal.
It's clear. All the wires are clear of the connector now.
Okay, did you already pull the wire?
Affirmative.
Did you trap it with the MLI?
Will.
Yeah, I can see that in your WBS. Looks nice.
And
you just get it around the Velcro so you can trap it.
Yep, if you can trap it on the Velcro, Rex, that'd be great.
Yep, will do. You want it in the Velcro. I can get it in a Velcro patch there.
That looks good, Mike.
I think as long as it's basically secure, it's not going to come back out. I think we're okay with that, right, Houston?
And Rex, that looks really good.
Okay.
Good work, Mike.
This is fun. Quicksand stuff. Second.
And Rex, we're complete with the PGF. It's a good config, and Mike can head on to the PMA3 cover test.
Copy.
Okay.
So Fossum is now complete with his PDGF corrective measure that he just did, removing that caught a grounding wire that was inside one of those doors. So he is moving over toward the cover that's going to be installed in the pressurized mating adapter number 3. We're now at 4 hours 55 minutes.
Very nicely done, Ron.
Thanks.
I was watching you.
I know you are.
Trying to help out, buddy.
And you are. Quite a bit.
My pleasure.
That's tight. All right, so what's the plan? Am I getting in the bag, or am I...
No, you're going to go out and do the, translate out to the PMA, and when you get a chance, give me a glove check.
Yeah, I'm going to dump this screw out bag first, right?
Yep.
So I'm not picking up the cable bag on the way.
That's correct.
Okay.
We'll see how we're doing time after the PMA3 cover.
You know, if he's there, it's not that much overhead to grab the bag.
And Houston, do you want us to grab the bag before we go out to PMA3?
No, Rex, we're not. We'd like you to get the PMA3 cover done.
Got it.
And that's it.
Copy.
So the crew talking with the ground team there, the flight control team watching the clock very carefully. The crew is